What is up, YouTube? So today what I'm going to be making you is basically the same thing that I made you guys last week, the week before. I'm going to be making a high protein breakfast that nearly anybody can eat. I'm just going to switch or throw in a few different ingredients compared to what I ate last time. It's what I've been playing with. This one is also good for if you are cutting, things that you can add to your egg whites to give it more volume, to basically trick your body to make you think that you're eating more when realistically they're only veggies, so they don't really fill you up that much. But anyway, so that's what today's video is going to be about, so let's get right to it. Right, so first off, this is every single thing that I'm going to be using laid out in front of the camera. My seasonings and then the main ingredients. So the main ingredients that I'm using, egg whites. I'm going to be using 460 grams of egg whites, it's 10 servings of egg whites. Comes out to be 50 grams of protein. I'm going to be using 4 packets of oatmeal. This is the instant oatmeal, the apples and cinnamon and maple and brown sugar. They're both sugar-free, so I recommend getting the sugar-free if you're getting oatmeal, or else it has something like 15 grams of sugar per packet, and you're supposed to get about 40 grams of sugar per day. I'm going to be putting just Market Basket frozen pepper strips into my egg whites for more volume. That's what I usually do when I'm cutting. When I'm cutting, the biggest meal of the day would be this, what you're looking at right now. So that's why I like to add a bunch of stuff to my egg whites to give it more volume, to fill me up, or supposedly try to fill me up longer. My healthy fat source, going to be using avocados. I'm trying to stray away from peanut butter because it keeps me full for much longer. Also a little bit of fat and flavor to my egg whites. I'm going to be adding Italian 5 cheese, which has about 6 grams of fat. So that's the main course. I'm going to be adding some salt and pepper, some Cholula sauce, which is the chili garlic kind, and then to my oatmeal, which I will show you guys how I season in a second. I have a few secret key ingredients, so let's get started. Okay, so first things first, I'm gonna get a cup to weigh up my egg whites. I'm also gonna wash my hands because I know a lot of you sickos don't do that before you cook. Peep the ringtone. Hi, Mom. Yeah, I'll leave a message. Okay, yeah, bye. Alright, so that was my mom. I had to talk to you real quick. Yeah, first things first, I have my stovetop. I wasn't in depth last time, as in depth. I have my stovetop heated up to like 8, which I don't want it that high. I put it to like 6 to say like a few more times. Hit it with some Pam. What I'm going to put in first, see if I can do this one-handed, are some peppers. And it's way too hot, so you're going to hear that. Holy shit, that's so hot. Very difficult with one hand. So hopefully that'll cool down a little bit. But I'm putting my peppers in. I'm going to stir them around and wait until they're thawed out before I put my egg whites in. Which could take a few minutes. Okay. So I have my egg whites weighed out here. I don't need anything yet, but now I'm going to make my oatmeal. Put 2 packets in here. And some more packets in. Okay, lots of oats. Going to fill it up with water. If you don't know how to make oatmeal, you have a problem. So fill it up with water, mix it up a little bit. So I'm going to put this in the microwave for about a minute. I'm going to pour my egg whites into here, which is probably not going to end well. No, not bad. It's not too hot. It'll be a little burnt at the bottom. Oops. Okay, so I'm going to toss this in here. And then I'm going to give those a few seconds to heat up. My oatmeal is still cooking right now. And then I will show you guys the outcome. Actually, I have to cut my avocado. So cutting an avocado 101. Avocado, knife, cutting board. There's a pit in the middle. So you cut and you press down on the pit. Shit. This one's a little bit too squishy. Okay. And this is what it should look like. Hey, perfect. That's a perfect avocado right there. What you're looking at, that is perfect. I'm going to take a picture of that. Beautiful, two beautiful avocados. How you can tell an avocado is right, it has to be squishy to the touch. If it's very hard, it's not a ripe avocado yet. It needs to be squishy to the touch, but it can't be too squishy. That's great terminology. Also, avocados go bad very fast, so I need to eat this within 2 days or else it'll turn brown in the fridge. Because right when it gets exposed to air is when it starts to spoil. So I'm going to use this one because this one looks absolutely perfect. That's how to cut an avocado 101 for beginners. Oatmeal is ready. Let me toss this in the sink. So. Egg seasoning 101. Put about 7 cranks of pepper. I'm not going to put any salt on it because it's going to have the cheese and the peppers. And I'm going to put some, here's a secret, some, what the hell are these called? Avocados. I'm going to put some salt and pepper on the avocados. So here's my plate. These are about ready to mix. Mix my egg whites around. The peppers give it a weird, I mean, not liquid, but adding anything to egg whites gives it a strange texture. If you've ever, well, I eat egg whites religiously, so I can tell the texture. Not that it's soggy, but it just gives it a different texture when you add anything to it, really. Spinach, any type of vegetables. So that's why I kind of like my egg whites plain, but eating them like this does give it more volume. So in the long run, it might be better. You might feel like you're getting more food by adding in the vegetables. And as always, vegetables are healthy for you. Even though they're frozen veggies, still veggies. So my oatmeal, the moment of truth everybody has been waiting for. Weigh out the almond milk. Yeah, well, I guess. Put a smidge of almond milk. Stir it around. I like my oatmeal a little bit more runny. I don't like it when it's just dry, thick clumps. I guess the vegetables do kind of make them a little bit more liquidy, runny. Putting an avocado in the fridge, which I need to eat tomorrow. I put it in this Ziploc bag. Let me face myself. And then what I do to get all of the air out of it, because whenever it's exposed to air, is when it's going to start to spoil. Close it all the way until you have a little hole in it. And then just suck the air out of the bag. There you go. These actually smell really fucking good. This is an egg chip, kind of. Anybody that didn't know what I was talking about last time, it's literally the burnt stuff on the bottom of the pan, and it tastes good. Trust me. Right, so, and this is what I am putting on top of it. Cholula sauce. It's the chili garlic. I just got it last night, and it is unbelievable. Oh, yeah. No, I'm not. Still have to weigh out my cheese. Usually I'll weigh it out before. I'll put it on a plate and then weigh out 28 grams. But you can also do it this way. Just toss it on. 28 grams of cheese. That is 18. That's 28. So 28 grams of cheese. Also need it for the avocado. Gonna put on some Cholula sauce. If you don't like hot sauce, man, I don't know. That's a lot of sodium, but do not worry. You're drinking your water. Manny Fitness approves of sodium. So you just scoop out the avocado. This is probably about 50 grams or so. Go all the way around the outside. And underneath. Perfect scoop. I turn it upside down. I like to cut it into slices. Knife. Butter knife will do. Avocado doesn't take a steak knife to cut. I also cut it in half. Okay. So there you go. There's your avocado. What I put on my avocado: salt and pepper. That's a lot of salt. I won't use all of that. There you go. Just a coating. And then also 2 cranks of pepper. There is my egg whites and avocado, protein and fats. Secret ingredients. So, for those of you that have never done this before, again, you can thank me later. I don't really need it on a scale. No, I'll keep it on a scale. Ready? Salt in your oatmeal. Kid you not, it works wonders. I use salt in fucking everything. It makes it better. Not literally everything, but almost everything. So there's salt. Also, if you've never heard of this brand, it's called Walden Farms. Walden Farms has pancake syrup, multiple kinds of pancake syrup. I think they have peanut butter. The peanut butter is disgusting. They have chocolate sauce, dressings, but it is zero everything. There you go. So there's 0 fat, 0 carbs, 0 cholesterol. There's a little bit of sodium. There's 0 everything. So it's very good, 0 calorie free. I add a generous, so a serving size is 60 milliliters. I just kind of apply it to the top, however much I'm feeling. Give it a good mix with the salt. Also, if you add peanut butter, so when you have oatmeal, the secret, which I don't really like peanut butter that much, it just makes me feel tired and sleepy. You can add peanut butter to this and it's absolutely delicious. Also, you can add a little bit of honey. Make sure you track it. So I'm going to add about 10 grams of honey to this as well. And also, this is a post-workout meal for me, so I can eat a few more calories. It's not a bad thing. And voila, that is it. So let me clean up a bit, and then I'll show you guys the final product. So here is the final product. I've got my egg whites and cheese, my avocado. I have my oatmeal, and then as well my coffee. This is also empty. I'll just leave that by the trash. And that's it. So I'm gonna enjoy this, guys. I hope you like this different style of high protein breakfast / lunch / whenever you want to eat this meal. And stay tuned for more content like this. I will see you guys next time.